friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Dawn and I'm an independent beauty consultant with Mary Kay. My goal for my channel is to help that everyday woman feel more confident with her makeup. I am so excited to be back with you today for a hack for oily skin. Some of you may know I have combination to oily skin, and I'm always looking for ways to cut down the shine and the excess oil on my face. And I have come across a hack that I've seen a lot of different makeup artists use, and I'm gonna go ahead and take that hack and use our Mary Kay products, and I'm gonna try it on one half of my face, and then I'm gonna come back to you a little bit later today and we're gonna see how well it holds up. So if you have dry skin, this hack is not for you. But if you're like me and you have combination to oily skin, this might be something that you want to give a try. I will let you know that I've already done my Mary Kay skincare routine. So I currently use our Time-Wise 3D Miracle Set. Went ahead and washed my face with our Time-Wise 3D 4-in-1 cleanser for combination to oily skin. And then I followed it up with our Time-Wise 3D Day Cream with SPF for combination of oily skin. And then I used our Time-Wise 3D eye cream around underneath of my eyes. I did not put it on my eyelids, but I do have my skincare on. So it's really important that when you wake up that you go ahead and wash your face, and you wanna get off all the product from the night before. You wanna go ahead and get off any oils or dirt that's on your skin from your pillow. You wanna make sure your face is really clean before you begin your makeup. And then it's also important to moisturize your skin. A lot of times when people have oily skin, they don't want to moisturize. They think that they have enough, but oil and moisture are different. So what happens is you can have oily skin and have your skin still be dehydrated. And so if you don't moisturize your skin with the proper moisturizer, your skin can actually produce additional oil. So you want to use a moisturizer that's formulated for combination of oily skin. Mary Kay, we have our Time-Wise 3D Miracle Set that is formulated for combination of oily skin. We also have our Acne line Clear Proof, which has a great oil-free moisturizer if you struggle with acne. Our Botanical Effects has a great gel moisturizer. Again, you want to use something that is oil-free, but you do want to moisturize your skin even if it's oily. I'm going to come in next with our Mary Kay Foundation Primer. You want to use a foundation primer to help your product to last longer. I'm going to use a little bit here. You'll see that. And what I want to do is I want to concentrate on the areas where I have the excess oil, and then also on the areas where my pores are a little bit larger. I kind of want to fill in, any inconsistencies in the texture of my skin. So again, you can see my T-zone is where I tend to produce that extra oil, and then I have a little bit larger pores right here through the center of my face. So that is where I'm applying that. And then without any additional product on my fingers, I'm just gonna take and just smooth that over, but I'm not adding any extra product. You just don't want to add too much product to your skin. Normally, I would come in after my foundation primer and I would put my foundation on. The hack that I'm going to show you today that I've been seeing on lots of different makeup artist videos is to actually use some translucent powder before you put on your liquid makeup. So I know that sounds kind of crazy because I've always been taught that you put on cream or liquid products first before you put on any kind of powders. I'm gonna go ahead and try that today. So I'm gonna take the translucent powder, and I'm actually gonna come in with our Mary Kay powder foundation brush instead of our regular powder brush. So you can see like the size difference here, because I really just wanna concentrate this layer. It's a very thin layer, and it's gonna be concentrated in the areas where I tend to get that excess oil. So again, for me, that's my T-zone. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that, and I'm just gonna brush it. I'm gonna do one half of my face today because I want to see if this makes a difference. And it may or may not, I don't know. Again, this is just a hack I've seen a lot of different people do, so I thought I'd give it a try, so I know if I should recommend it to my customers. Right down the center of my face where my T-zone is. I went ahead and applied that translucent powder just to the half of my face. And now I'm gonna go ahead and come in with my liquid foundation. I am using the Time Wise matte 3D foundation. Just like our 3D skincare, this has some great anti-aging properties in it, and I'm going to apply it right to the back of my hand. That way I have control over how much is going on. And I'm not sure that I said the color. This is beige W100. I'm gonna use our Mary Kay blending sponge. This is a beauty blender that Mary Kay has. I love this. It's a great way to apply and blend your liquid makeup. What you wanna do is whenever you're using a blending sponge like this, you want to go ahead and get it wet and then squeeze out the excess water so it is damp. I'm gonna go ahead and take this Mary Kay foundation in beige W100 and I'm gonna apply it right to my face with this pointier end. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn this around and I'm gonna blend it in with the flatter end. So the pointier end is also great for blending the product around your eye area, around your nose. This Mary Kay matte finish is nice and lightweight, but you get great coverage with it. That blended really nicely right over top of that powder, and I'm gonna go ahead and also put this on the other side of my face as well. So this side of my face over here, which is my left, this is how I would normally do my makeup with my foundation primer and just going in right with that liquid over top of it. Go ahead and come in next with our Mary Kay Perfecting Concealer in light beige. Use that under my eye area. And I'm gonna focus more on the inner corner rather than the outer corner. Again, as I age, I have more fine lines and wrinkles on the outer corner. I want to make sure that I don't put too much product out here because I don't want that to accentuate my fine lines and wrinkles. I do have a little blemish right here on my chin. So I'm just covering that up. And then again, this pointy end here is great for this eye area. So I'm just gonna blend that out. So I'm gonna start on the inner corner and blend out. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in with my translucent setting powder. And this time I am gonna use my big fluffy powder brush. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this translucent powder, and all I'm gonna do is lightly dust it in that T-zone area, down the center of my nose, my chin, where I get that excess oil. And you can see I actually am putting on a thicker layer here, because I wanna set my makeup. I'm not setting it all over, I'm really concentrating on that center of my face. Let that set for a minute, and then I'm gonna wipe off the excess. Just wipe off the excess powder. I am gonna set this now with our Mary Kay finishing spray. Foundation is done. I have the hack on this side of my face where I have the translucent powder underneath of the foundation as well as on top. And on this side of the face, I just did my normal routine. It's about noon. I'm gonna wear this throughout the day and I'll come back and we'll see if one side of my face is still more matte than the other, if I have less oil, less shine. I'm not gonna add any extra product throughout the day. I am gonna do my eye makeup and the rest of my look, but I'm not gonna add any extra foundation or translucent powder to the look. So we will see at the end of the day how well this holds up and if this hack is worth trying for those combination to oily skin girls. All right, I'll be back. All right, so it's been about 7 hours. I wanted to wait a little bit longer, but it's getting pretty dark outside. I wanted to be able to do this while it was still light out. My makeup, obviously when I left you before, I just had my foundation and concealer on, and now I have a full look on. So when I finished filming earlier, I went ahead and put the rest of my makeup on, and then I have been working around the house, filming, doing chores, cooking. Been about 7 hours, and I want to see if one side or the other might be a little bit more shiny, might be a little bit more oily, and see if the hack of the translucent powder underneath of my foundation worked. So I'm going to get a little bit closer. This is the side that I put the translucent powder on underneath of my foundation. And then this is the side without. Looking in the mirror and looking in the camera, I honestly don't see a huge difference. I think that the Mary Kay products work so well. I love our matte wear foundation. I love our primer and our translucent powder. I feel like that my makeup tends to stay pretty well when I do all of those steps in my finishing spray. So I don't see a huge difference. However, I'm going to try blotting the oil to see which side might be more oily, if it is. I'm gonna use these Mary Kay beauty blotters. I absolutely love these. These are little sheets of linen paper. They're gonna blot the oil without disturbing the makeup. So again, this is the side without translucent powder underneath. Remember, that was our hack, was to layer translucent powder underneath of our Mary Kay matte wear foundation. So I'm just gonna use this beauty blotter here, and I'm just gonna blot the oil that might be on my face. Okay, so you can see definitely oil on my face there. All right, so let's see the other side. Let's see if this translucent powder helped or if it's about the same. So there is the translucent powder side. So let's see if we see a difference. So it does look like there's maybe a little bit less oil, not a whole lot, but maybe just a little bit less oil with the side that had the translucent powder. So again, I think that my makeup to me looked the same on the surface. This is still not a lot of oil. Sometimes I use 2 of these and they're both still completely used up. I think that there is a little bit less on this side than this side. So yeah, sure, it's worth trying if your skin is oily. And like I said, mine's combination, so I don't tend to have too much excess oil, but if you have a lot of excess oil, if you're very, very oily, this may be something that you want to try. And again, a combination of oily skin, these beauty blotters are amazing. I love them. And you just put them right on your skin like this, and they take off that oil without disturbing the makeup. That's my oily skin hack that I learned from YouTube, from the other makeup artists there. If you have oily skin, you might want to give it a try, but until next time, well friends, thank you so much for watching my video today. If you found it helpful, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the red bell notification so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. Make sure to comment below and leave me your suggestions on what you'd like to see next. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, bye.